Y'all, this episode has secondhand embarrassment, sibling tension, delusion, and go-karts. And I'm just trying to figure out, are we healing or are we just being petty? Because season 8, episode 6 of 1,000 Pound Sisters, it was awkward, emotional, and a little chaotic. So let's talk about it. So we start off with Amy and her hosting her new art show, right? So now they've shown clips of her artwork and all that type of stuff, and I'll be honest, um, it was not bad, but it was also not that good.
First show?
I think I do too. I'm just really, really nervous. Today is the day of my first ever art show, and I'm really scared.
Now, would I personally go to the art show? Probably not. If I did, it probably would be to see Amy and to take pictures and all that type of stuff. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that and if y'all would actually attend that art show, right? So anyway, we see her going to like local stores, asking if she could hang flyers and just awkward, weird conversations with the store clerks and stuff like that. And I respect that. It's the hustle. She's coming from the bottom. Maybe she'll be up one day, but she's actually trying, and I truly respect that. But then we see a week later, she's loading all of her art up. She's getting it together, whatnot. She's ready to go to the venue. And visually, they show a little bit more. They show a little bit more of her artwork, right? And it's not bad, but we see a soda can and some rearview mirrors and some different type of stuff. Right? But not bad, right? But it it's abstract art. It's abstract art. We'll stick with that. But then we find out that basically Tammy commissioned a piece of art for Amy. And it was supposed to be of pears or something like that. They kind of flashed to it in the corner, and that did not look like pears. But I do I do understand that in my opinion, Tammy was just trying to so that she supports her in a way. But anyway, Andrea returned that to Amy, so didn't go that far. And you can tell right there that Amy truly wants to fix the relationship. But I think it's just both. They have a type of pride that they just can't quite get over. And I think it's really compromising their ability to move on. And a little bit more so Tammy than Amy, but hopefully they figure it out. But anyway, we get to this scene with Andrea and Tammy in the pet store, right? So apparently Tammy is in the pet store. She's buying things for the shelter because she can't always, donate her time. So she's donating accessories and food and all type of stuff.
I feel like the bird is going to jump on me.
And Andrea tells Tammy that, hey, well, Amy's having a show and, you want to go. And it's not surprising that Tammy does not want to go. She doesn't want to go to the show. She don't have anything to do with her right at this point. And I'm just going to say it. Tammy is mean. Tammy can be mean. She is mean. It's like after that surgery, just like a lot of her siblings are recognizing after that surgery, she has just become very mean. And really she's a bee. She's a straight bee. Like, I don't want to call her that, but she is acting like she is entitled, like somebody has to do things for her. Like, and I feel like that comes from her just really, being taken care of by Amy. So, anyway, moving on. In her confessional, Tammy kind of says that she apologized to Amy twice. Now, did she apologize to Amy twice? No, she did not. The last time that she apologized to her, the minute Amy started saying something that she didn't want to hear, she upped and walked out. That is not being accepting of an apology. She just, if it doesn't confirm what she wants to hear, then she's out. She's out. She's out. Like if anything that she don't want, she's rolling out. Like that's, to me, you're not open to an apology at that point. So I mean that's my opinion on that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that though. So then we have Tammy and her kind of birthday plans. So Tammy gives Andrea permission to set up like the go-kart birthday party for her, knowing that actually Andrew had already set it up with Chris, right? So now here's the question. Why is it such a big deal that Andrea talks to Chris? I mean, I think it begs to like really think about that. Is that really such a big deal? And why would she get so upset about Andrea talking to her brother? It's crazy to me. Like, being upset about that is just immature. Like, I mean, in my opinion, it's not betrayal. Like, she may see it as betrayal, but it's more her just communicating with her family. Like, that's crazy. So we hop into the scene with Chris and Brittany. Um, First of all, I want to say kudos to Brittany. Brittany has lost a lot of weight and she looks a lot better, right? She looks a lot better. So congratulations to her. But we find out that Brittany wants to be a mom. She wants to be a mom. Chris is almost 50. She's almost 40. Chris apparently does not want to get a test because he doesn't think that he's shooting blanks. But apparently they have not gotten pregnant yet. So something is wrong. So she suggests that they both should get testing. He says, "Oh, well, nothing wrong with me. My swimmer swam 28 years ago, so they gotta be swimming now."
By now, for sure.
So you think we should get checked out, us both?
Well, I know I ain't got no problems. I've already got two running around here.
No, that's not. That's unfortunately not how it works. So, I mean, they should both go get tested just to make sure that everything is good. Then we see Chris starts talking about traveling with the whole family to New Orleans in an RV. In an RV with all them. Does he not know what type of what family he's a part of at this point? He's a part of a family that they get along 1 minute, they don't get along the next 5 minutes. Like I wouldn't get paid to be in an RV with some family members like that. Like that's crazy. So moving on, we head back to the art show. Amy arrives to set up in the facility that she booked. And I have to say, the art is very abstract that she was hanging up. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it's very abstract. What I seen was like I mentioned before, the soda can, the rearview mirror, um, some moons and things like that. So I mean, I mean, it's giving. I mean, she is a celebrity. She has the TV show to help like push her art along. So hopefully it goes well. I give her A for creativity and stuff like that, right? So we see Misty walks in, and she's, by the way, looking fabulous. Misty is looking fabulous. Definitely have never seen Misty look like that.
Hey,
But she is giving all the vibes. She's here for something fancy. She says, "I'm here. It's an art show. I got my makeup on. It's dried out. I threw the stuff that was dried out on. And she is coming to present herself. You know what I mean? So then we have Chris walk in. We find out that he's low key launching his catering business with Brittany. So I'd be interested to hear a little bit more about that kind of as the show progresses. Um, so Amy admits that she's like scared to like price her art after Brian kind of gestures, "Hey, we have these things to put on your um pictures and the prices and stuff like that." She doesn't want to price her art because she feels like that it could be scare people away if it's too high. Girl, go ahead and price your art. Price the way that you feel like it should be priced. If you feel like it's worth wow, price it. You are a mini celebrity. So go ahead and people gonna buy your art just because that's so they can say they have an Amy original. I mean, I know I would. I would have bought a piece of art had I been, and I don't live too far, quite frankly. So, yeah, but that really kind of broke my heart a little bit because it's like she doesn't have enough confidence in herself to just go ahead and put herself out there. Just put yourself out there. Like, just do it. I put myself out there all the time. It's like, oh, it works, it doesn't. You would never know unless you put yourself out there to see. But the names of the paintings, the name that she gave the paintings, I mean, one of them had something with an orgasm. I'm like, Amy, what? Uh, what? So, I mean, I would be interested in seeing what she names her paintings. Like, I would be interested in watching a YouTube video on like her naming her artwork. But man, that's crazy. But anyway, after 5 minutes, no one has shown up for her show. Or 5 minutes before the show starts, no one has showed up for her show. So her friend goes out there and checks to see if there's anyone in an imaginary place lost. Just I respect her friend, for going out there and like, just putting on a show. Oh, let me make sure there's nobody that's in the abyss waiting. Like, okay, but anyway, some people finally walk in and things like that. They starts getting populated, starts getting crowded. And we see Amy off in the background, just like fidgeting with her hands. I'm like, geez, Amy. You can tell she is extremely, extremely, extremely anxious about this, and I can understand that. But she needs to calm down. Like she's asking people, does she smell like sweat? Does she smell like body odor? Like, come on, Amy. Like these are your customers. Like, stop, 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 stop. Okay, and like Chris was right. Like she definitely needs to work on her mingling skills. Like, it's giving strange and awkward. Okay, but I love that for her, that the fact that she's getting people coming into her art show and people actually, because I was really kind of going to get secondhand embarrassment if nobody came. So I'm glad they came.
Up tonight. But she should at least popped in and said, "Hey, I'm here to support you."
But thank y'all so much for the.
Okay, so I was generally proud of her for that. Then we move on to kind of the go-karting birthday chaos stuff. So we get Tammy's birthday. She, set up the birthday for Tammy at the go-karting place. And I actually really respect and I actually like Andrea. She really seems to genuinely want peace amongst the siblings and want peace amongst Tammy and the siblings. More importantly, she seems to care and to love Tammy. Just about all the work she's put in thus far for Tammy. Then we see Brian and Amy walk in, and why is Brian's shorts 2 feet above his knees? Brian, come on now. Why is your shorts 2 feet above your knees? Like, sir, come on. Are we for real? But I guess that's his style. I'm gonna let him have that way if he wants that, right? So Amy is mad about the fact that they didn't tell her that it was a birthday party for Tammy. Like, oh my goodness, like get over it. I understand. I probably been a little pissed off too because I need to know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I can feel that a little bit. But I can also feel the tension that's in the room when Tammy walks in and Andrea she introduces Andrea to everybody.
This is Andrea. Andrea, this is Matt.
Come on.
Brittany, Misty,
Come on.
Amanda, Chris,
Hey, girl.
finding
Hey.
Amy.
Hey, girl.
The tension, you can cut it with a freaking knife. Like, it's like everybody's like, like what? Okay. So then they all disperse. Most of the people go to the go-karts. Amy and Brian go over with their kids or with Amy's kids to go play or whatever they decide to do. Apparently Amy does not want to ride the go-karts. She says she can't see well. She doesn't want to wreck into anybody and blah, 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 blah. Tammy is, of course, saying that she's, disrespectful, rude, mean, whatever because of that. And I have a hard time with them because Tammy is just everything. If things don't go her way, she's automatically mad. She actually cannot see. And she actually, the doctor last season did say that she doesn't think through everything well. So, I mean, you got to give her a little bit of grace. You know what I mean? So anyway, we get to the go-karts. Tammy is having issues with the go-karts. She doesn't want to get in the go-kart. She says it's too low. Like, and I'm just like, I'll get somebody to help you to get in the go-karts when you get in the go-karts. And she's, no, it's too low. It's too low. And I'm going to get out.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in and out of that.
Yeah, you can. You can do it.
It's too low.
I promise I'll have somebody help you.
No, it's too low.
Like, girl, just get in the dang on go-kart. Get in the go-karts, okay? You're there to have fun. Get in the go-kart. Somebody will help you out. You will not get stuck in the go-kart. You are not 700 pounds anymore. You'll be just fine. Somebody can pick you right up out of the go-kart. You're fine, right? So then we have kind of the scene. They show like Tammy like lurking around Amy and her kids. It's just like, it was weird.
Can you push the button? Yay! Where are you going? Right there? Okay.
I see Tammy trying. She's trying to get close to Amy.
I'm like to myself, like, girl, like you are a grown woman, right? You're a grown woman. Get out there, tell your sister, like, hey, can we talk right now? Like, we need to talk. We need to handle this. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that as being a grown person. Like, don't lurk around and wait for somebody else to say something to you. It's probably not going to happen. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's weird. Like, you're grown. Like, you're a grown woman. Like, this is kids play, right? At this point, this is child's play. So they all get to the picnic or the table, and Tammy's like, oh, I'm hurting, blah, 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 and run around with the kids all day. And so now I'm going to get ready to head out of here.
Brian's gonna put the boys in the car. We're gonna get going because I'm hurting. Chasing after Gage all day is a killer.
Of course, Tammy doesn't want to hear that. She got a little look on her face. So Tammy's like, as Amy's walking away, I love you. I love you. I love you. Like twice, right? And Amy honestly does not hear that.
Love you. Love you.
Be careful going home.
We will.
Love you.
I don't think she hears that. She says she didn't hear that. I don't think she hears that.
As you leave, Tammy yells out, I love you, twice.
I didn't even hear. I didn't hear.
And it was loud in the place. There was a lot of noise going on. So, I mean, I don't actually think that Amy actually heard that, right? So, here are Chris and Tammy and all the folks at the table, they're talking about going to New Orleans, right, on vacation. Tammy's like, well, I don't want to go on vacation anymore. I don't want to go on vacation anymore. Like, she's so dramatic. She's childish, really. And she really doesn't want to go on vacation because of, I really think because the thing between them, her saying I love you didn't work out between her and Tammy. Anyway, she storms out of the arcade. Andrea runs after her. Tammy, stop, Tammy. Right? Okay. And we find out, later on in the parking lot that Tammy doesn't want to. Well, actually, it was in a confessional that Tammy was saying, "Oh, I really don't want to go because Brittany almost pushed me off the bus in the UK." Now, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that because the way she explains it is that Brittany cut her off going down the stairs. How does she push you if she's cutting you off going down the stairs? That doesn't make any sense. I just think she doesn't want to go. She just finds stuff to create issues over, in my opinions, right? So, you know, how does she push you then? Y'all, y'all let me know in the comments. Like, did she actually push her? Do you think she actually pushed her? Y'all let me know. But for me, it's making make sense at this point. Okay. So anyway, that is the end of that episode. So next episode, they're going on the RV trip. So they end up going on the RV trip, which is wild. Andrea meets with her mom, or Tammy and Amy's and all those folks' mom, right? So you already know it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy, right? So make sure y'all tune in for that. For real. Tune in for that. Tune in for that mess. So this is my side eye on this episode. The question I have is, are we growing or are we being petty? So drop your thoughts below, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. This is Side Eye with Jay, and thank you for watching.